close to 43,000 plays right now. I'm hoping 2020 is the year we hit the 100K mark. We pulled in phenomenal views in 2019. Hopefully this year is bigger than 2019, and 2020 is the year that the World Wrestling Podcast establishes itself among the top wrestling podcasts out there.
Hopefully it is, man. Hopefully it is. But hey,
and don't forget, we do have T-shirts and bracelets for sale as well. I got 3 shirts left. I think I have about 6 bracelets or so. So they are going fast. So definitely, if you want to get your hands on some merch, hit us up at wwpstudios@outlook.com.
For sure. Hey, Sean, check your Skype. But no, we're going to throw this interview up, and then we'll have to bid you guys adieu. Remember, you can follow us all at on Twitter. And, hope you guys enjoyed the show. We'll hopefully be back in the next week with another great one for you. So we'll be back.
And
now a message
as I say my goodbyes until next time, take care of each other and yourselves. I'm the Big Cali Kid, Sean B., and I will see you when I see you.
And I'm the Big Bad Boo Bear, and we are calling out.
And now a message from Sam.
Hashtag Team Kitty.
Hi, this is Sam, the behind-the-scenes British guy from the World Wrestling Podcast. Good news, everyone. You can follow the World Wrestling Podcast on Twitter. All you have to do is search at Big Bad Boo Bear to be in tune with the latest WWP news. That's all it takes. No surcharge, no gas, grass or ass. Just a few simple clicks gives you the opportunity to poke fun at Happy the Clown for being a John Morrison fan. Poor fellow. And if you're so misguided and generally lost through life, you can also follow Happy the Clown. Another few simple clicks will help you find him at Happy the Clown 14. So come on down to Twitter and give out some follows. Good credit, bad credit, we don't care. Lol of a duck. Rattle and hum, listen to our World Wrestling Podcast on Spreaker. Know what I mean?
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the big interview with the Big Bad Boo Bear and my guest, Mr. Chad French from Midwest Pro Wrestling, or
MidwestTerritory.com, actually.
MidwestTerritory.com. Chad, thank you for coming on. We appreciate it very much, buddy. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm living a dream, man. Working, coming home, doing some stuff, going back to work. All the fun stuff that us wealthy folks do, Yeah,
all that fun stuff we get to do. I'm enjoying the first day of my vacation, so I'm living that up. I got my first vacation in a while. I'm a butcher when I'm not doing any wrestling stuff, so it's nice to take some time off finally. So
man, get sick of cutting up.
Yeah, you do. So, okay, for those of you who don't know who Chad French is, and like we just talked about him being the owner of the Midwest Territory and MidwestTerritory.com, which check it out, by the way. The reason I have him on the show is because I was just kind of scrolling through Twitter and I seen this thing called Pawcade, and I thought it was kind of a cool little name and stuff, and I just curiosity clicked on it. And so it is a benefit event that you are helping put on, or you're putting it on by yourself, or?
I'm actually putting it on. I've got some help from the good folks at Paradigm Pro Wrestling, and some other volunteers. But originally, Paradigm was going to let me have it in their building. Then they lost their building,
goodness.
it happens. It's wrestling, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that stuff happens all the time. Sadly,
no doubt. No doubt it does. Unfortunately, and especially in a time like this when wrestling is doing so well on TV, in a way, it does hurt the territories and such when people start, when things get more popular, there's only so much money to go around. There's only so much disposable income to go around. So, people are going to lose, not necessarily ratings, but, viewership, people showing up to the indie events and stuff, which I highly suggest people go and do.
Which is kind of surprising because it actually wasn't anything to do with like drawing crowds or any of that stuff. It was more of like inner circle, independent wrestling, too many companies, people backfighting, that kind of deal, which is actually sadder than lower crowds.
Oh, that is true. And I mean,
and got the, it is what it is.
Yeah, and that's how crazy that is. It goes back years. I just read a historical comic book type deal of pro wrestling, and it talked about all that, the infighting and like the NWA and shit. But so Pawcade is a benefit show for a no-kill shelter in Washington County. Where's Washington County at?
Washington County is down southern Indiana. We're probably 40 minutes from Louisville, Kentucky.
40 minutes from Louisville, Kentucky. What a wrestling city that one is. And so how did this come about? Is it just something in your hometown you wanted to try and help support, or?
My wife's a huge animal lover, and I'm one of those people that says, no, we can't have animals, and then I bring them home anyway because, the dad's got to be the one that says no, and then he still falls for it anyway.
Yep.
Well, this animal shelter, man, they get no public money at all. Everything they get is on donations, the food, all this other stuff. Any donations they can take in. But I found this out. I've got a platform. I know people. The one thing I can get done is wrestling.
Mm-hmm. I
mean, that's pretty much the only real platform I have. So we decided to run this show and try to get some money to these folks. Because it's a sad situation, man.
We need more of these shelters around the U.S. because it's unfortunate that so many, just good animals are abused and thrown out or, just abandoned, and then they get picked up, and then next thing you know, they're being euthanized. And it's really cool that, you've taken the time and putting the effort in to help your local, place out there.
Yeah, man, it's really cool. I mean, if we can if we can hand these people $5, it's more money than they got anyway.
That is ridiculous.
But we're trying our very best to make this show a really good one. So hopefully we can get I'm shooting for 150 people, maybe 200, depending on the size of the new venue. We're going to see. And if we can hand these people a $1,000 check or $1,500 check, because most of the wrestlers so far are working just for, if they're even asking for gas money. Most of these guys are volunteering their time. We got people coming from Florida, from Georgia, from everywhere coming up here to help with this show, which is really awesome.
Yeah, that is awesome. For people to want to have something to do with it so much, they're willing to we need gas money and we'll make it. That's really cool, I gotta say. So, do you have any matches announced yet? Because it is in July, correct? July of this coming year?
It is in July. We've been announcing talent. We do have one actual match announced right now, which is our every match. Just to put this out there, it's Pawcade. So obviously we're punning this show up.
Of course, yeah.
And I'm a father of two, so anytime I can make dad jokes, that's what's going to happen. So every match is going to have a silly title, which is fine. But the matches are going to be pretty good. The first match we announced was called the Loyal Rumble, Who's a Good Boy Battle Royal. So it's essentially the Royal Rumble. We're having, as of right now, we have 20 people signed up for that Royal Rumble. I think we're going to do 1 minute entrances. So, everybody gets to come out, get their little pop, play their music, come out to the ring. I don't know if we're going to make it 30 people at this point because people keep volunteering and I keep having that. It was originally going to be 10 people.
Yeah.
And then the response was so good in the wrestling community because wrestlers get a bad rap. Most of these people are very good, very nice people outside of some stuff you read on the internet. Bad people exist in every walk of life. Twitter will get you there.
It will.
But there are very good people in this business. And they're all, it went from 10 people to 20. And now I am stopping at 30 no matter what. Mainly so we can get the show going. We
Yeah.
have 8 matches scheduled, and we're going to spread those match announcements out. But we got some pretty good stuff lined up. We got a couple other people that we're still trying to get signed for the show, which would help out. But we've got, as of right now, I think I looked today, I think I've got 40 people already volunteered for the show, not counting referees, managers, and it's going to be a big one.
So is this your first, being as like a booker or promoter for a show, or have you done this before?
No, I've never booked a show in my life. But on a positive note, I also don't care about making people mad because I'm never running another one. So,
well, you say that,
it's
man.
not about me.
You say that,
It's
then you
not
get the
about
bug, and then next year you're doing another one, and then the year after,
I mean, this show's already costed me money anyway, and I'm not getting anything out of it. I'm literally not taking a dime from this show.
Yeah.
So every bit of money I put into it is just gone. So hopefully, we make enough for these people. That's all I care about, man. I knew I wasn't going to make money off this.
Well,
I
wanted to let you know I do love the name Pawcade. I love that. That's I'm a big WCW guy, so that was kind of cool to see Pawcade up there.
Yeah, man. I was tweeting at Cody Rhodes every day trying to get him to bring Pharaoh to the show. No response though. So if Cody happens to be a listener of your show, which the odds aren't great, but still, if Cody happens to listen to the show, he and Pharaoh can come down. You never can tell.
That would be phenomenal. I gotta say, if Pharaoh and him showed up for Pawcade, that'd be the best time.
But yeah, we've so far we've announced several wrestlers for the show. I'm dropping names every day, mainly because I'm very impatient, and B because every time I drop a name, the website's hits go up, so that's fine. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
That does make me money, not much, but some. So we've announced John Wayne Murdoch, who was just at the ICW pay-per-view not long ago. 6-time IWA champion, former King of the Deathmatch. We've announced Matt Kenway out of St. Louis. I don't know if
I've seen that.
I've seen that. IWTV a lot. We've announced,
I catch bits and pieces of a lot of the independents. Before we got on here, I was looking at this streaming service they've got on Twitter. I was looking at some independent wrestling thing I'm thinking about picking up to get a little more in tune with the independent wrestling thing. So,
man, $10 a month, you got like 100 promotions, all of it. And to be honest with you, I think 20 of those promotions have me do a commentary for them. So there you go. There's another bonus.
Yeah.
I don't get any money out of it, but it is what it is.
Hey, man, the shit's good. Do you put it over?
Actually, one of our talents was on Raw last night, if you want to get real technical about it.
No shit.
Yeah, Nikki Campbell, who's going to be accompanying her man, Austin Tyler Morris, down to the ring at Pawcade, was actually, did you watch the Lana segment where she grabbed the drink and threw it on Liv Morgan?
I seen a video this morning. I didn't watch Raw. I was busy last night.
The girl she took the drink from was Nikki Campbell. So there you go.
Well, that's fucking cool, dude.
It's kind of cool. I mean, it doesn't help us any, but it's still kind of nice for Nikki. Good for her. She's a good girl.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of those guys who are bigger now got little spots like that on Raw and SmackDown doing stupid, little things. And now, I mean, shit. I think CM Punk was like a driver or something, or a rider on that like Model T Ford for John Cena. At WrestleMania one year.
He was at OVW at I believe it was WrestleMania 22.
Yeah,
and he's one of the gangster car guys.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about.
That was the one in Chicago, Triple H.
So I mean, I'll start like that.
Cena got booed out of the building as Triple H. So that happens.
It's crazy you think about that now.
John Cena, who follows me on Twitter, by the way.
Oh, fucking awesome, dude. I like Cena. I've always been kind of harsh on Cena, but a couple of years ago I started really watching some of his other matches. And I'm still not huge into Cena, but his wrestling ability is there. I have to admit, he definitely can wrestle, that's for sure.
You got a good match out of the Great Khali, brother. That's all you need.
This is true.
You get a good match out of Khali, you're doing all right.
I mean, it's not easy to get one out of Khali. I mean, God, that poor guy. I mean, he's probably a nice guy in real life, but Jesus, he's not a wrestler. So, how did you kind of build up these connections to where you could put a show together? Is this like, have you ever had a job like in the business? I mean, because you weren't promoting and weren't booking, so would you kind of do any?
How it started was I started a little blog. It was called chadsandidiot.com. That's right. Chad's an idiot. So I would go to wrestling shows and I'd do reviews on wrestling shows. Well, from there, it started to, I do reviews to where I became friends with the